Hello everyone! So in this video, we are going to demonstrate the functionality on our system, which is tracking management system. Uh, to be able to start with the functionality testing, let me share my screen. Is my screen visible in... Okay, it's visible. So first, we have the user login functionality. So to do that, we are required to run the following system in our browser. Let me just open the terminal and run the command, which is php artisan serve. So this would be our login interface. So since we already built we created a built-in admin and password in our input fields. So if ever we entered our wrong credential, it will have an error message, which is incorrect username or password. So since we already input the built-in admin and password, once we click the login button, it will automatically render into the admin page. So the admin page will look like this. So this will be the admin page. So currently we don't have enough any data here in our admin page, unless we try to click the following sidebars. So so let me tour you to the whole interface. First, we have the dashboard. This will be the final interface with our dashboard. And for the truck and driver, this will be the following interface. And then for client, and then we have the delivery pending, on the way, and delivered as well. And next is we have the reports. So this will be the interface of our following page. So so in the dashboard, as you can see here, it was all zero. There's no data being stored in dashboard. So to be able to add the following data, or to compute the following data here in the dashboard, we are required to add the following data in our truck and drivers, as well as in clients and delivery. So let me try to add the following data here: truck and driver management. Now let's move on to adding functionality for truck and driver management. So let me try to add at least three three following data for us to see if the following function is currently working. Let me try to input random data. So for our statuses, we only acquired available or not available. Let me try to put it here, available. So once saved, it will automatically save in the table, as well as in the database table. Let me try to add another data. least three datas. So if you look at here, since we already added our data in our truck and driver management, we will be able to see added successfully message. And if you try to look at in our database, the three data being input in our truck interface was being saved in our database. Um, so next is the edit functionality or update functionality. So we created here an action for our edit as well as for the delete function. If you click this edit logo, it will pop up some truck details which is editable. You can try to edit here, and then if updated, once you update that, it will automatically updated the model the table, and then it will have a truck update success message. And then if you try to look at here, let's try to refresh, and it was successfully updated. Now for the delete function, once you click the delete, it will automatically have a alert message, and then if you try to click the OK, it will be successfully deleted. And for the database, as well as in the database, it was deleted. Now for the search functionality, if ever you have typed in different data here, it will automatically filter the following data in our table. Let's try to type here super great, yeah, something like this scenario, and then try to have Honda. Yeah, that's good. So in our truck and driver interface, all the functionality is all the functionality involves in truck and driver management is currently working. Now let's move on to clients. So this will be the interface of the client management. Same process as with the truck and drivers. We have here add button. If you click the add button, it will pop up some modal which is necessary for us to add the following data. Let me try to import some following data here. Yeah, and then once added, it will have the uh, added successfully message. Let's try to add at least 3 for us to be able to track if the following functionality is working. So it's successfully added. Let's try to render let's try to locate it in our database. So the three data was being added here, and then we also have here edit functionality. If you try to edit some following details, you can update it, and then it will be updated as well as in the database. So Allen Cargo Corp. So excuse me. So the update button is currently, the update functionality is currently working. And then for the search bar, for the search functionality under our client management, same with the truck, it will filter the data if you try to type in some information in the search bar. Yeah. So it's currently working. And then lastly, we have the delete functionality. Same process with the truck and driver management. If you try to delete some information, it says like this. Yeah. And it will have the success message, which is client deleted successfully. So that would be the overall functionality in our client management. Now let's move on to delivery interface. So this would be the final interface on our delivery. So we have here four tabs: delivery tab, pending tab, on the way tab, and delivered tab. So the first functionality here is that we can add a delivery. So if you try to click the add delivery button, it will reflect us here the following data being included in our delivery. At the same time, we also have here the client's place of delivery as well as the assigned driver. So the clients is current was actually get in our client interface, where we try to add the following clients. So you can, as we go back here in client, we have here two clients, which is Allen Cargo and Runs World. And then as well as in the truck and drivers, we have two truck, at the same time two drivers. So that's why if you try to add a delivery, it will be reflected here. So every time you add the following data in our truck and driver and in client, it will also be automatically added here for yeah. So let's try to add at least 5 delivery, and let's put it on a pending. Dimension, it can be 2 by 20 or 2 by 40. Pull out date, and we have here two drivers also. You can pick. Let me try to, yeah, it's good now. So if we try to add this following information or save the following information, it will automatically go to pending tab. So this would be the pending tab. So in our pending tab, we have here three buttons in our action column. First is if ever we want to update the following status, we can have here the edit delivery status. And then we also have here the if ever we misspell or something missing details in our delivery information, we can also edit the following. Once updated, it will be updated also in our pending tab. Now let's try to update the status to on the way. So if you try to look at in the pending tab, there is no data being saved because we already transferred the status into on the way. So now same process with the pending tab. We also have here the edit. If ever we have the following information misspell or incorrect, it will automatically updated. Yeah. And for the delivery as well, same process. Now you try to view on the way, there is no data being saved because we already transferred the following data in our delivered. Now for us to have full functionality on our report, let me at least add at least five delivery. uh, let's try to put it on delivery, delivered for the 303, and then mm, 304. Now we successfully added the following data. Yeah, it's good to go now. Let me try to add another one for the delete function. So if we try to delete the following details here, we can try to add, uh, if you are trying to delete the following information here, you also have here the delete function. But before that, let me try to test the search bar functionality if it's really working. mm, yeah, same process with the truck drivers and clients. The search functionality is currently working by filtering those data. Yeah. So now we try to delete the following information. I mean, let's give at least one. The okay, this one, it will be deleted. And yeah, so the overall functionality in our delivery management is working. Now let's move on to reports. So for the reports, we have here the delivery reports as well as the client history. So as you tap here the delivery reports, all the delivery reports, it's either delivered, on the way, or pending, will be rendered here as well. And then, so we also have here the select data range. So with this, if ever we only want to track the 1 week delivery, we can have here to select various dates. Yeah, something like this. Now, we also have here the print report, and then the search bar. For the search bar, the same with the following, the same with the other search bar. It will also be filtered directly. Yeah. So it's currently working. So this will be the print report. If we try to print the following delivery record, this will be the outcome once we try to print the data in our delivery reports. Now let's move on to client history report. So this would be the client history report. All the client will be reflected here, and then it will also be calculated the overall tracking fee of the following deliveries. And then we also have here the search bar. Yeah, something like that. So, also a select data range. The same with the delivery report. So in our search bar, if we only want to track the following clients, for example, you only want to track the following history with the Transworld, can I mean the Runs World, you can try to search it here. Yeah, and then it will be tabulated in the table, and then it will also be um, automatically calculated the following track, uh, the total following tracking fee. And then by this we can also reprint this by the only client. And then we can also be reprint the following client history with this setup. Yeah, and then this would be the document if ever we reprint the following. So tracking fee is calculated, being rendered here in our total tracking fee. And then if we only want to have the outlet, something like this, and then it will also be calculated. Once print, it will be like this. So for the report interface, all the following functionality is currently working. Let's try to go back in our dashboard. So this would be our dashboard. So as you can see lately, there are no following information up here as well as here. So the following data here was actually from our from our input fields, where we try to add the following truck and drivers. We have here the two trucks and two drivers, which is being rendered here in our dashboard. Two trucks, two drivers, as well as for the two clients and the total deliveries. For the total deliveries, all the deliveries being added in the delivery will be reflected on our total deliveries. And then for the truck running status, it will also be reflected here the following truck name, the following driver's name and their availability. And we also have here the search bar if ever you have you added a lots of drivers and truck. You can have the search bar functionality for you to look on the following drivers. So overall, our system is fully functional with the following functionality we created. And then for the last functionality is we have the logout. So once we tap the logout, it will automatically bring us back to the login form. If we try to log in again, same as the data will still be here because we currently don't remove the data in our database. So if you try to log out here, so that would be all the total functionality of our tracking management system. Thank you so much.